all the things that are happening in the world now, what politicians are doing, what the media are doing, the eternal question that arises, are they evil or malevolent, or are they just very stupid? There are two theories you can have. Look at things that happened, like countless examples. Iraq, invasion of Iraq, the whole story of Afghanistan. Is there some evil plot behind it all? That's what many people believe. They say it's all been planned. They've been planning it all along. That's one way of looking at it. To be polite, one could say they're very unconscious. But to be more blunt, I would say they're just plain stupid. What they do is makes so little sense and is so absurd. It can only be but what kind of stupid is that? Because these people, they have their university degrees, I suppose. Most of these politicians and media people, they have university degrees. So it's not necessarily stupid in the sense of not intelligent enough. There's a deeper stupid than that. And that's a complete lack of wisdom. Wisdom is what we need, and wisdom arises out of awareness. We do not arrive at wisdom through improving conceptual thinking or knowledge. More knowledge doesn't give you more wisdom. To be able to think conceptually in a better way doesn't give you more wisdom. Wisdom transcends that. Wisdom is a deeper intelligence that arises out of awareness, that can look at the totality of the situation and see what the right course of action is, rather than attack just one thing and think, that's what we need to do. How we dealt with the pandemic is an example of that. Just attacking this one thing, complete disregard of secondary consequences that may be far worse than the original problem. Economic consequences, psychological consequences, completely unawareness, lack of wisdom, complete lack of wisdom. What humanity needs desperately is wisdom, not an increase of what conventionally we call intelligence. That has its place too, but intelligence without wisdom is actually dangerous, very dangerous. It becomes destructive and self-destructive. So that's unfortunately where we are. All the weapon systems, biological warfare, and all these nuclear weapons require great intelligence to make these things. Obviously, the people who make a nuclear weapon need to be really intelligent. But where's the wisdom? The wisdom is lacking. Wisdom is a word that you don't actually hear very much these days because people don't talk about it, but it's the one thing that will save us. And you can't separate wisdom from awareness. It arises out of awareness. So that's where we need to go. So when I say stupid, I don't mean necessarily low IQ, because they might have a high IQ and still do totally stupid things and be totally identified with his egoic self, called personal ego and collective ego. So I don't exclude. Obviously, there are interest groups and so on behind the scenes that try to manipulate events. No doubt that is true. But I don't believe that everything has been planned. They just don't. Jesus said on the cross, I love that saying, forgive them, for they know not what they do. They know not what they do. In other words, they are completely unconscious. They know not what they do, and that's how I see it.